Hello, welcome to Solomon Scott Fastener Development Center. We are talking about building confidence. We said confidence is something that you create within yourself by believing in who you are, your God-given capability. But we said to avoid pride, and what we are saying is not the same thing as pride, but you need to balance confidence with humility. So for our purpose, we have said there are 3 levels. Time when someone is not confident. Then over time when he becomes confident. And then he loses it when he becomes overconfident. When he is overconfident, he's no longer as careful. He begins to slip into the same mistakes that he made when he was not confident. We learned that nobody is born confident, but that confidence is a skill that can be learned. And that confidence is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger the muscle becomes. You develop your skills. And particularly, we said repeated activity, repeated repetition of the task makes you confident about the task. Specifically in this last video from this subject, we want to talk about some of the ways that can help us to build confidence, optimal, healthy confidence level. We have mentioned an important one, repetition of the task. We know that practice makes perfect. We know the time, the discipline to do it over and over until we have the desired skill level. With skillfulness comes confidence. Though it's not always, a person can be skillful but does not trust his own skills. So he needs to work on his psyche to be able to do. So one of the very important things to do about becoming confident is to improve your skill, to improve your capability. I know to improve your skill is a whole lot of work, is a whole lot of discipline. You study around this subject, you practice this subject, you involve the time, you spend the time, you spend the money, you spend the energy to improve your skill. Generally, the more skillful you are, the more confident you are about the activity, about the subject. Another one is to practice confident body language. Confident body language simply is, "Oh, how are you today? I am fine. Can you do this for us?" "Oh, very well." Your body language shows a person who is skillful. It shows a person who is, "Do you want to start now? I am ready to display my skill." But if you were asked, "Can you do this?" "Okay, will you give me 4 days so that I can come back and give you feedback?" It shows that it's not yet inbuilt. You want to go and learn how to do it, except of course, if you did not have the time at that particular point in time. But being ready to do it there and then where it is possible is a sign that you are ready to go on with it. We may also talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. It's important to develop confidence. You don't have to stay in areas of your comfort zone where all you can, you keep doing what you are used to. You step out of an area. You do it one time. You do it the second time. You do it the third time. That new area you go into becomes a comfort zone. That means your comfort zone is expanded. You can also try out something else that you are not so confident about. You do it repeatedly. You add that to your armor of skills. You become confident in that area also. So it's important from time to time to step out of our comfort zone. Try something new. Surprisingly, you might discover that you are very good at doing it. Even if you are not very good at doing it, you give the time, you give the energy, you give the devotion, you give the study, and you do it repeatedly. You may simply discover that you develop skill in that area. The human being is so powerful, so skillful, that there are very few things that he will not be able to do. He may not be able to do it at the same level of skill as other things. That is where your area of strength comes in. But even in areas that we call your area of weakness, you can improve how you do it. But generally, we encourage you to focus on your area of strength and continue to do better and better and better to your area of strength, because that your area of strength is what gives you your place in the world. But you need to go out of your comfort zone, try out new things, because you may actually stumble on an area of strength that is better than what you call today your area of strength. So it's very important to go out of your comfort zone. Again, it comes up again. You must learn how to accept failure. The fact that you do it the first time, it didn't work, does not mean it will never work. You take it as, oh, I need to develop more time in this area. Once you do it again and you do it again, areas that you are not so good can become areas that you are super good, areas that you are near perfect. But it is important for you to accept initially. And like we have said it over and over again, whatever you step out to do initially, you don't do it at a professional level. You start with the amateur level, and then over time, you improve on it. Self-talk, proactive self-talk, it might be something good. It's like pepping up yourself psychologically. I can do this. You are a Christian, child of God. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So that your confidence, that your faith in God gives you a confidence not only in your self-capability, but in the God that you serve. Because you say, I can do all things through Him that strengthens me. So the God that backs you up gives you that extra confidence. Thank you for being a part of the video today. Let's know what you think. You can like it. You can subscribe if you haven't done so. But by all means, write us a comment. Let us know what you think. It will improve our subsequent programs. Thank you very much, and God bless you.